I'm putting out bags of leaves in this pen. I call them pens, but they're little garden beds in the food forest. And this is the second food forest, and I got 4 pens. And the chickens will come in here and scatter the leaves for me, and they'll push them all over the place. Right now I have 2 beds I keep shut off from the chickens so they can have it to work this winter. And the gate over there on another bed, I'm going to shut it off and force them in here today. So I'm going to have 4 goldies and 4 Wyandottes and Pepper in here. And this is the bed they'll be working on. So they'll start tearing stuff up. We got some chop and drop to do. And I just love how Bill trimmed up my willows. And I'm going to plant in between them like apricots or anything I can grow. Maybe pomegranates. I want a food hedge right through there on the fence line to help block the wind and the heat. So I'm looking forward for the future on that. Willows, I like their dapple shade a whole lot, but they do help slow down the wind somewhat. But if I have a food hedge through here of orchard type plants, it will even get thicker. If I can put some peach trees here, that'd be fine with me. Just make a big thicket of mixed stuff. I'm looking forward to that. So I want to show you right over there is some bags we're getting from town, and I'm putting water in them. We're trying to get them mulched faster. We hadn't done that before, but have been thinking about it. And I'll show you in just a little bit of rain the bags get. It starts breaking down and making mulch. So if you want your own mulch, rake up the leaves, bag them, and they'll start breaking down. This has been sitting out there all summer, and when it gets rain, it would catch a little bit of rain in the bags, and it would start breaking down and making soil. How about that? So I'm going to do it a little bit faster and see how quick I can make soil, because I won't have nothing but goodness in this soil. From the stores, I feel like there's poison in the bags. Might not be, but I feel like it. Sometimes I can smell it. But anyway, if you want to do an experiment, put your leaves in the bag, set them somewhere in the sun, wet them down once in a while, and by spring, I bet you'll have some good potting soil. How about that? I look forward to it. And there's some mint that Barbara gave me, and I'm surprised it's spreading all by itself. Here's some. There's different places it's spreading around. And I do like that mint. It stays green and it smells good. So I'm just working out here and bringing in the leaves. And I'm going to trim the Johnson grass. This bed here has a problem with Johnson grass. This is the only bed that does it. We've been digging it up, so I'm going to cut it down and clean it up. This is some pine needles I found, and I'm going to put it in the walkway so when it rains it won't be so muddy. And the chickens will scatter it and put it underneath the goji bushes for me. There's my bag walker. He says, how can I get over there? Oh, you gonna get over there? That was a good jump. That's Peanut, my garden dog. We're out here taking a break on the saddle house porch, and the donkeys see us. And they're gonna come see what we're up to. They're peeking at us. I see you. The donkeys come around here, watch me, see if I got something to eat, and I probably will have something for them. I do like feeding them. They're babies. So when I was learning about food forest, some of you know I got tired of a tilt garden. We was tilling all the time. This guy says, you know, how would you like your house tilled and flipped over and over and over? And that really made me think about it. He says, for years and years, the worms and other bugs, they got a system underground, and it's just like your house. You got your bedrooms, you got your kitchen, living room, all just right, everything hanging on the wall, everything just right, and you live in it real happy because you got your place. And he says, just think of a storm coming over and throwing your house around and around and around and around. And when does it stop? Your house just gets all tore up, and then you gotta clean it up. Some of it's your table's broke, your ice box all over the place, food everywhere. So it's gonna take a while to rebuild that house, get everything back in order. And that's just how it is underground. All the systems are there, working for you. And then you want a tilt garden. And a tilt garden does work. And you can put fertilizer in it and all that. It does work. We had it for a long time, tilt garden, until I learned about the food forest. Who wants all the worms out in the open, exposed or upside down? And Bill, he's cutting wood today. We're supposed to get some coldness come down. Be cold for a little while. I'm trimming up some goji bushes here, and I'm going to take out a willow come up right next to my cherry tree. It's not going to hurt it, but I just want to get it out for the winter. It'll come back up. Willows do give good health to trees in its roots, a hormone, and you can make willow water with willows and give them that. So it's not a bad thing, but for the winter I'm just going to kind of clean it up, cut these goji bushes back, and I got the donkeys over there and they're eating them, so I'll give them a treat. And this is what was in one of the bags, and this is good stuff too. It's just like things that would be on the bed of the forest. So I like it, and I'm going to spread that around. I was lucky to get this bag. I brought some cottonwood leaves in here, dumped them, and I know the chickens are going to have a big old time kicking all this around. They already scooted the leaves back toward the fence and kicked it all around. So now they can work on my cottonwood leaves for me. And they're going to have such a happy time today. I had a bag of pine needles here, and the chickens pushed them all back by the goji bushes. And that's just what they needed. I like it. Chickens really work good for you. I like how they push the pine needles so far back in there. Good workers. Hey, that was good boy. That was good boy, Sonny. Yeah. You got to Gil is taking it out, throw it across the road, so the dogs won't fuss over it.